Hey guys, how are we doing? Welcome back to my channel. Now in today's video I thought I'd come back on and do an updated men's natural makeup look. Now if you followed me for a while you would have seen that I've done many of these over the years. However, I actually haven't done one for I think maybe a year now, and when I kind of look back at the things I used to wear, my makeup has totally changed. It's a lot more undetectable, a lot more natural. So I thought I would pop back on and do an updated version for you all. So let's get into it. So today's look is pretty much an everyday look that anyone can wear for any occasion. I've got a shoot today, so it was the perfect opportunity for me to jump on and show you the products that I now use. Now starting off, I don't use this in the morning. These are, well, they're two different, a variety of products. There's the James Reed or there's the Charlotte Tilbury. Now I wear these probably once a week. And basically what they are is you pop them on before you go to bed at night. This one is drops that you can put into your normal nighttime moisturizer. And this one is kind of like a mask, so it's gonna help repair your skin. But also, they give your skin a nice little tint. So it just makes your skin look healthier, a bit more sun-kissed, which I think already reduces some of my blemishes. So it means I don't have to put as much makeup on because my skin already looks a bit more flawless before I've even applied any more products. And they do help with your skin as well, with kind of moisturizing, hydrating, repairing your skin while you're asleep at night. By the way, I will be linking all the products that I'm using down the description box below. So first of all, in kind of the routine in the morning, what I go in with is I go in with Elizabeth Arden's, if I can get my words out this morning, I've not had a coffee. Elizabeth Arden's Skin Renewal Booster. Now these products are more kind of grooming products, but I find if you're gonna put any sort of makeup on or anything onto your face, you've got to protect your face, you've got to hydrate your face first, so rather than just like going in with makeup products. So the Skin Renewal Booster just helps kind of keep all the keeps all the hydration in and helps actually any products I put on next, kind of my moisturizer, just kind of sit and hold nicely on my skin, so it stays fresh when I remove the makeup. Next I'm going to go in with the Daily Rescue from Lab series. This is kind of like a water, like a tonic water. Again, it's just my skin gets very dehydrated, so I like to apply these products just to make sure there's a lot of hydration still within the skin. Flying through, because these are kind of more grooming, but I felt like they were valid to add in rather than just being like I just go in with makeup, because I don't. Next I'm going in with an SPF product from La Roche-Posay. You can use any moisturizer you already use. I would just say make sure that you try and use one with an SPF, especially as we're now going into summer. You just want to make sure that even if you're putting kind of makeup products onto your face, you got to make sure it's protected, because makeup does not protect you from the sun. You don't want to burn, and then when you take your makeup off, you don't want to look like a lobster, because you'll have to put a hell of a lot more makeup on the next time you do it. So there's the kind of grooming products. Very quick, easy. As I said, with moisturising and stuff, I can link mine down below, but pretty much use the normal moisturiser that you have. Just try and use one with an SPF. Next I'm going to go in with the Givenchy Mister. Now this is the mattifying stick. I just find when I put products onto my face, like grooming creams and stuff, you can then look a bit shiny, a little bit dewy. So I like to just go in for mattifying stick, just to kind of add a bit more matte to my face before I go in with the makeup products, so it doesn't look shiny. So it's just a little roll-on pen. Just roll it around kind of your shiny areas, down the middle of your nose, the T area, and the top of the forehead. Just put that in. Blend that in a little bit, just rub it around, and it'll just take some of that shine away before we kind of go in with the next product. Okay, next, this is where the fun and the magic begins. Now I get really dark circles. I've always had this. I've tried to sleep more. I've tried to use several products. I mean, I've even tried to put a tea bag on my eyes, which apparently works, but it just didn't work for me. There is obviously operations and things that you can have, but there is also products that you can use that just hide those insecurities, so you don't look like you're walking around like a zombie all day. Now again, this is from Givenchy. It's kind of like a concealer, but I've gone for more of a little bit of an orangey tone. Now orange corrects the dark circles, so that will cover it up. So I've got really slidey hands now, so I can't get the top off. Now it is a concealer as well, so I've not gone like pure orange. It is there to brighten up your eyes, but also this is the colour corrector, so it's also there to correct the darkness. So I'm just gonna apply this to the eyes. I've definitely gone in with too much on that eye, but we move. Okay, so just putting that underneath the eyes like that. Now I've got my beauty blender. You can just dab this with your finger and blend it in. I just find that sometimes it doesn't set as well underneath your eye with a finger. But if you don't want to kind of have a beauty blender, if it's not like right for you, that's fine, but it's just what I use because I feel like it just gives it more of a natural look. So I'm just going to blend that in underneath the eyes like this, very easy. And then the other side where I went in too much, I'm going to add some back to that side. Now this isn't like a magic product. It isn't going to just remove your dark circles. It doesn't mean when you take it off they're going to be gone. It just helps cover them up, and that is, I guess, where makeup for me has always been where my insecurities have come in, like my blemishes, my dark circles. It's always just helped me feel more confident in myself. So I think when whatever your insecurities are, there is a product out there that can help just hide that. Obviously there's many products out there that might help you to repair it over time, but these are just kind of like a quick fix when you're heading out. And like I said, this is a natural, undetectable look, so it's not something you're going to go out and everyone's going to be like, what are you wearing on your face? It's just something that's going to cover up those insecurities and no one's even going to know about it. So next, this is where my routine's completely changed. I've wore foundations, I've wore a bit more heavy products. I don't know if it's age, I don't know if it's where I'm at in my life. I just feel like I'm not quite there. Like I'm not where I was. I'm just happy to go in with more of a tinted moisturizer now, which again, we're adding more moisture to our skin, but a tinted moisturizer is a great product to keep the hydration in, to repair your skin, but also just add kind of like a slight tint to your skin to remove some of those blemishes or red marks that you might have. With the Givenchy Mister as well, actually I'm going to do this now, I forgot about this. You can cover up spots as well. I didn't think I did spots, but I just noticed a little friend on my head. So you can just go over spots. Obviously if you're using a concealer like this, you can just kind of go in any areas where you have redness as well and just cover them up, because then when you go over with the tinted moisturizer, that's when you'll get this flawless kind of evened out skin complexion with the skin tone. So now I've got two that I use at the moment. One from my friend's brand, which is called Apricus. So I don't even know if you pronounce it like that, but that's how I'm reading it, which is normally always wrong. And one that I have used, I mean, I have included this so much on previous videos, but it's from La Roche-Posay, and this is a great product because as I've got my blemishes, this also helps repair them over time. So I guess this one I do tend to go for more, but I do feel like this one has a little bit more of a more natural look. When you apply it to your skin, it's white, so it's just like a normal moisturizer. It just kind of blends in with your skin over time and then gives you that look. Whereas this one, which I'm going to use today because I normally use it, actually comes out on your skin and you can tell it is a tinted moisturizer because it's a darker colour. So just apply a little bit to your hand and then just dab around first of all like this. Now this one again you could apply with a beauty blender, but I actually find I just like to apply this one, like even when I go out, if I was going to the gym, you can just pop this on in the mirror. You're not going to have to stand there doing a makeup routine. You can put it on like this and literally just blend around. So I'm just going to make sure, blend it in with obviously where you've put your concealer and the colour corrector, just so it blends in so it's the same colour. You don't have like a different coloured shade eyes to the rest. I always find as well, obviously if you do have a beard, this is a little bit of a different situation for you, but as my kind of beard is very short, I can just rub down my face, so I'm making sure that even though it isn't a really strong harsh product and you're not going to have this like makeup line to your face where you've popped it, like where you've put the product on, sometimes you can still get a little line where you can see where you haven't kind of blended the the tinted moisturizer in, because basically it has still got a tint to it, even though it's not a very heavy product. I'm just trying to do two things at once, which I'm not very good at, and my brain is not connecting with the words that I'm trying to say. So that is the tinted moisturizer applied. It's honestly an amazing product. If you do have a bit more skin issues, so if you have maybe acne, or if you've got really bad red blemished skin, you could even move on to, say, like a BB cream, which is a little bit thicker. It may be a bit more detectable, but that doesn't mean you're going to go out and everyone's going to know. It just may be a bit thicker on your skin. Now, I normally only wear this for very small occasions, so like doing shoots, or if I go to like events and stuff. You could wear it every day. You're going to see now what it does, but I just find sometimes I don't have the time to do it. So yeah, I want to show you what the product is. So this is the Ulta Bronzing Gel. Now the problem is, I will have a look, but I think Ulta may have discontinued, so I can try and find a similar product. It's just I have this left, but it's a very, very dark. As I said, I'm shooting. You can go and get it. I'm shooting today, and Ellis, who I'm shooting with, has just rocked up, of course, to ruin my video. But as I said, I am shooting. I'm telling the truth. Now I just pop this just below my cheekbones, and just below this cheekbone, a very small amount to start with, because as I said, it's very dark, so you don't want to put too much on because you're going to mess everything up. And all I do is just blend this all around underneath the cheekbone like this, and it's just going to highlight and lift your cheekbone and give you a lot more definition to kind of your jawline, your cheekbones, and really kind of, that's all I can do, the action. Bring your face in and add some shape so you look really defined and chiseled. So let's just go in here as well. As I said, it is really dark, so really build on it rather than like going in with loads of product straight away. Put it on, and just, if you think, oh, I could add a bit more, then just build on it. I'm just going to blend that in because that bit seems to be sitting. If you do go in with a bit too much and you find that maybe like you've gone in with too much, obviously with a tinted moisturizer you can layer the tinted moisturizer up. So if you find that maybe it looks a bit dark, like I'm going to do it now actually, you can just pop a bit more tinted moisturizer over that area, because as it's tinted moisturizer and it's not fully kind of foundation or anything, you can layer up on the tinted moisturizer and it's not going to look cakey on your face or too much like you've got makeup. It's just going to add another layer, so if anything it will just hide those kind of red areas a little bit more. So let me just put a bit more that side. There we go. Actually you can see that it's covering that redness better. Now the last product I'm going to go in with is not really a makeup product, but I find there's no point putting all this product on your face, having this beautiful face that you're all going to have, and then having scabby lips. Now, if you've watched any of my vlogs, you will know I wake up in the morning, I have the worst dry lips. I don't know what it is, maybe dehydration from not drinking enough water, but I just like to finish this look off just going in with a lip balm. Now I use the one from Elizabeth Arden. It's a really kind of healthy product for my lips because, as I said, they do get really dehydrated, so it does help really hydrate them. But I would just say whatever product you use already, or if not, just add a lip balm in, just to make sure that you're kind of finishing the face off and you're not going out with crispy lips but a nice flawless skin. So, oh, I've been sitting on a pillow because this stool is so low. I'm going to go down now. And I've been sitting on my leg, and now I've got a dead leg. So that is the finished look. Make sure, I know this is really silly to say, make sure you properly wash your hand there, because where you've popped products onto it, I always find I then go and put a white tee on and then get the makeup parts from my hand all over my white tee. So please do not make that same mistake. But this is the finished look. Hopefully you can see it is very natural, it's undetectable. To be honest, it's just something to get a base start. You can expand on this, I have done that in the past, but these are just really easy products to include into maybe already your daily routine. You don't have to go too much into it, so where I use the colour corrector and the concealer, if you don't have bad dark circles on your eyes, or maybe that's not an insecurity for you, then you could just put on even the tinted moisturiser and then maybe the bronzing gel. But as I said, I will link all the products down in the description box below. If you've got any questions you want to ask me on makeup or grooming or anything, please pop them down in the comments box. And please, if you've made it all the way to the end, you might as well now go and give me a thumbs up. And that's it for today's video. I hope you all enjoyed it. I will see you all next week on another video. Take care.